Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today we're diving into a fascinating project, running Python 3 and Pygame on a Miyoo A30 handheld console. It's surprisingly straightforward, once you know the tricks.
Wow, a $30 Linux computer with a GPU in your pocket? That's incredible! But how does one even begin to get Python running on such a small device?
That's the beauty of it. The Miyoo A30, despite its size, packs a punch. It's got a Cortex A7 processor and a Mali 400 GPU. The key is using Spruce OS, a custom firmware, which provides a much better base than the stock software. It's like upgrading from a rusty bicycle to a sleek sports bike.
So Spruce OS is the foundation. But it doesn't have Python pre-installed, right?
Exactly. We use Debian Bookworm in a CRUD environment. Think of it as a virtual machine, but much more lightweight. We use debootstrap to create a minimal Debian installation, tailored for the A30's ARM architecture, including Python 3, Pygame, and essential packages. We carefully select only what we need to keep things lean.
A minimal install is key on such limited hardware, I see. But what about the drivers? Game consoles are notorious for their custom hardware.
That's a great point. The trick is to leverage the drivers already present in Spruce OS. We create a directory, usr local libmyoo overrides, and copy the necessary libraries, libgil.so, libgils1_cm.so, libgilsv2.so, libmali.so, libsdel2-2.0.so, and libudev.so from Spruce OS into this directory. Then, we use ldconfig to make sure the CRUD environment can find them. It's a bit of a hack, but it works.
Clever. So we're essentially borrowing the drivers from the host system. But how do you get your Python applications to show up in the Spruce OS interface?
That's where run-inside.sh comes in. This script handles the mounting of necessary directories and safely enters the CRUD environment. Then, a simple shell script in the rom/ports directory launches the Python application using run-inside.sh. It's all about seamless integration.
So you're essentially creating a bridge between the custom firmware and the Debian environment. That's elegant. But were there any snags along the way?
Of course. The biggest issue was screen rotation. Pygame initially displays the screen rotated 90 degrees. While some other libSDL2 builds fix the rotation, they disable GPU acceleration. For now, I'm using Pygame itself to correct the rotation. It's a workaround, but it gets the job done.
A temporary solution, but a functional one. It's amazing what you've accomplished. This opens up a whole new world of possibilities for game development on this tiny device. Housely. I'm particularly excited about the potential for networked multiplayer games.
Absolutely. The author even mentions making networked multiplayer games with his son. The possibilities are endless. And the best part? All the necessary files, the Debian image, the run-inside.sh script, and even a sample Sokoban game are available for download. So, listeners, give it a try.
Definitely worth checking out. Thanks for breaking down this incredible project, anyone. It's inspiring to see what can be done with a little ingenuity and a $30 handheld console.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.